Hello, welcome back. A message from Muspelheim. The birthday boy greets the people of Caelum. You wouldn't hurt the birthday boy, would you? We have scared Muspelheim. Titan's Breath next. Look what we have here! So this is our prophet army sending a few guys into, you know, a small infantry and archer province. How could this go wrong? Unfortunately, the province is guarded by some cloud mages and a windmaster. This guy's got a sling of accuracy, a couple of air gems. So we're unfortunate here that our prophet only really has the Maya guys, who are very tanky. Unfortunately, it is the Tempest Warriors who have the Ice Lancers that are magic. The Ice Clads also get the Ice Lance, which is magic. And these guys are all mist-formed now, so a bit hard for the Mayas to kill guys that have mist-form. So they do not kill them, they just hit them for 1 damage. We are getting Shocking Grasped, and Gust of Winded, and Lightning Bolted. All in all, you know, not things that you want to be happening to you. How are you guys doing? Still archers and my prophet trying to kill some infantry, but yeah, unfortunately we're all dead now. So, yeah, no one expects the Cloud Mages and Windmaster province. If this army had had a bunch more Tempest Warriors still, it might have been okay, because they might have been able to actually hit things, but Mist Form kind of ruins it a bit. Yeah, not great. That's the end of the Prophet-led army, I think. And I have to head home and replenish our units. Lost all of our Mayas and all of our Tempest Warriors. Next up, White Forest. Barb Province. Ended up being quite a lot of Barbs too. It's about 80 Barbarian. We do have some archers though. Damage these guys on the way in. Now ideally they would all just immediately rout here. Some of them are cooperating in that regard. Most of them are not. So once again we have significant losses, unfortunately. We do at least maintain, well, take control of the province. So that's good at least, but oof. We just lost 5 Ice Clads and 7 Maya Warriors. Not great. Not great. This is the first turn that's been like a real setback. Caelum we got 4 air gems though. In Silver War we lose production. Here's the map now. So yeah, not great. Titan's Breath is where the Cloud Mage is. Bounced off that pretty hard. And yeah, up here we got the Barb Province. This is 63 income, ideally. Yeah, it's pretty rough. It's turn 7 and we have 7 provinces. We cannot attack anything else this month. We just don't have any good options now. It's Elephants, Cloud Mages, Bone Tribe, Heavy Cavalry, 150 Undead, Throne, Jades. The only 2 provinces we can probably do easily are these 2. But not with what we have. So, back to the cap we go. We also didn't get the mercenaries, and she is just hogging them all. Not great for us. Not great at all. I did switch over archer production to Star Peaks, and I got a commander, so we can make 19 short bows a month here. We can pick those guys up now. And everything else heads back to the cap. There's currently 11 melee units in the garrison, and 11 more coming. But besides that, what can we really do? I don't know. Hmm. I did bump the PD up massively here. Let's... I mean, we've got luck here. Maybe we're okay for a second. I could probably start getting an Eagle King. That would feel nice, at least. Why not? Research is currently 36 per month, so it's going to be a while before we get Evocation 2. There's some mages heading home now, though, at least. Yeah, oof. It's going to be a very rough expansion phase. What do we do then? We do have a cave locked in that we can get at some point. Though that assumes we're going to take the Bulwark, which... I guess it's not locked in exactly. Someone else could end up grabbing it. I think Pan said he's happy with this, if you can see my cursor, this line being our border, so he might leave the Bulwark for us. Because he said he'll take the forests and leave me the farmland. So, these three provinces might all just be ours by diplomacy. So they're low priority. Then what do we do? That would mean we have to prioritize these two. So I could move to the cap and try and put something together that can attack this straight from the cap, which is doable with... Let's see, if you had all of these guys, you could attack Tiash from here. Possible we could make an army that can attack Tiash immediately next month. But is that province doable? I'm not sure. I need to check how the Indies position themselves locally. I do know Femoria is over here somewhere, because Muspelheim let me know that. So I sent them a message last turn saying, hey, am I safe to attack Titan's Breath? And they were like, yep, I can't even see that yet. So, glad they can't see it yet, because it means they didn't see me bouncing off it horribly. That's basically it for this month, though. Recruiting shortbows here, turned off the recruitment here, recruiting infantry here. Everyone goes home. Not much else to say, really. We're behind on everything compared to where I thought we'd be. We have fewer provinces, lower income, less research than we're expected to be at this point. It's just much, much harder than the test games I did, unfortunately, but hey, them's the breaks sometimes. Yeah, I thought we'd be really kind of coming online and, you know, our expansion would be snowballing. We'd be thinking about who to attack by turn 9. Nope, not even close. But, hey, maybe things will improve over the next 2 turns, you never know. Stay tuned to find out. Hello, welcome back. Caelum, we got an enchanted pike. A cunning wizard donated it to us for protection against the superstitious peasantry. And White Forest, a local slave lord, is seeking absolution. He has donated 1 blood slave. Clearly not seeking absolution, you know, to much of a degree. Only giving up 1 of his slaves. Anyway, that's it for messages. And still not much happening for us. We have, let's see, approximately 38 Deer Tribe archers moving to the cap. There are 21 regular archers here, and we're recruiting about 11 units. And we get our first Eagle King next month. Everything else is heading to Tiash, led by our Prophet. Do I need this much force? I don't know. This should be pretty easy because we will just kill the commanders and it should be fine. However, I can't really see what's over here, and mostly I'm worried that we bump somebody who also is trying to take the Jade province. So, mostly this is just in case we bump somebody. We want to have as much force over here that we can while we explore this area. Because I'm just assuming nobody else is going to take these because they're our cap circle. And if they do take them, I guess, well, you know. These should be ours by diplomacy. No one else can get to the caves. All this other stuff we can kind of take at our leisure. But stuff over here is going to be, you know... We really want to try and grab some of this before it goes. So most of our stuff, yeah, just going to go over to Tiash at the moment. So it's 13 Merya, and then 13 Iceclads and a few Tempest Warriors. They're all in pretty good shape as well. This guy has a Never Healing Wound. We've also got 5 leftover Spirehorn archers, so they can distract a bit. Otherwise, though, business as usual. And that's it, really. We'll see what we can do next month. Lots of archer companies up for bid, but I think we're okay for archers now. We need more, I'll just keep getting more deer tribe, I suppose. We get our Eagle King next month. I might just give him the pike. I think it's better than the Ice Blade. He can't do much yet. He does have Evocation 2 and a nice Bless, but I'd feel safer using him aggressively if we had our alteration buffs as well. Because then if anything goes wrong, he's still well protected by Mistform and Ironskin and stuff. But yeah, we can use these to help us expand quite a bit. But again, against whom? Like, Bone Tribe are rough. I mean, we can take this. I mean, look, yeah, these provinces are... The stuff we should take is stuff that's over here, I think. We'll try and grab these provinces, this thing and this thing. That's what we really want to hit. I'm not sure if the Eagle King helps us take the Cloud Mage province. What will help us take the Cloud Mage province is having more Ice Clads. But it would be nice to leave all of these behind and just send the Murriers out, which I could do. It would probably still take this province, but like I said, I just want to have more units over here in case we bump somebody. I think we just need a few more tons of recruitment. The Eagle King can at least throw down lightning bolts, but they're probably not going to be targeted at the mages. They're going to be targeted at all the stuff in the front. I guess I could put him on attack rear for a turn, but well, let me think. Because the only spells that are going to be hitting him are going to be shock spells, aren't they? He has a ton of shock res. He could bless himself, attack rear, and then cast Shocking Grasp or whatever it's called. Not Shocking Grasp, the Shock Wave. Although he'd also kill our units then. I'm not sure exactly. Well, let's just take this first and see how the map opens up for us over here. And yeah, besides that, not much to say really. Oh, I did see Femoria here. I think maybe... See, when I was in this province, Muspelheim said Femoria was just over the mountain. I think I assumed it was this one, but I guess he meant this one. I guess this is Femoria. So I don't know what's over here yet. We might find out in a second though, so... Let's turn 8. We got quite a bit of money in the treasury, but we're gonna be spending another 555 next month if I want another Eagle King. But I should really have buildings going up by now. I think it's going to be a slow burn this game. I'll have to just try and survive for a few turns. Let's turn 8. Stick around and find out what happens next. Hello, welcome back. Got some evocation research done. So, we got Lightning Bolt and Shockwave. Big ones for air. Not sure we need anything else here just yet. Although, if we do take the Jade provinces, they could do Web. Alteration next for a few buffs. Speaking of the Jades, so here's how this goes. It is a shitload of the infantry and a few cavalry, although it's actually quite a large province overall. These guys buff themselves. This is unfortunate. Psyker here gets off the 3rd spell of the battle and puts Moss Body on 3 things. And she gets to cast Breath of the Dragon even though we're hitting her. So a lot of our troops end up poisoned, which is unfortunate. Do you guys make it to our profit? It might start to rout now. Yeah. So we do manage to kill both commanders. But now we're stuck in front of the giant block of infantry trying to flee. And we're all poisoned. So take quite a bit of damage there. The Mayors at least have a little bit of regen. The Iceclads not so much. Next, are we also in the way of the cavalry too? Looks like, yes, some of us are in the way of the cavalry as well. Guys, they're routing. Just let them go. It's fine. I can't see any ice clads now. I think they've all died. The final one dies to bleeding. Okay, the Mayas are okay. More or less. We lost 4 of them still. They got 33 kills. They really didn't need to get 33 kills though. They only needed to get 2 kills. So that's still unfortunate. Don't really want to lose any of them. And we lose 6 of the 11 ice clads. I guess the other ones flew away. Did they survive? 6 dispersed and retreated on their own. 1 made it back to friendly territory. Great. So another result that's a bit rougher than I was expecting. It was 70 jades, but... unfortunate. Yellow Mountains, then we get 8 water gems, and Watronia, which was caught. While suffering her sentence of death by lapidation, she uttered a dark curse over the land. Misfortune 3 magic 2. Bit unfortunate. We can also see our next neighbour is Niflheim. So I think Neef's giants are also vulnerable to shock, right? Yeah. So there's that. They do like cold scales though, and we have cold scales, which is unfortunate. Hopefully they don't get any wise ideas. Anyway, that's it for messages, and there's still not much going on because we just don't really have the units to do it. We lost too many units here to... Well, no. We could continue to Raphabolia now, because it's just archers, heavy infantries, and militias. And we have 9 Mayas left. That's probably enough, because the commanders will be isolated. We'll just, we should just kill them and rout the army, and then we might lose a few on the retreat. I'm just slightly nervous about a bunch of Nifl giants being here, you know? So I might have to send a message to Neef saying I'm going to attack 2 this month. And see what sort of response I get. If he seems okay with that, I might attack this, but as it is, I'm just going to sit here and build a temple, I think. This is a really nice province for us for a few reasons. If we get a temple up, we can start recruiting jades. These will be pretty nice with our bless, honestly. You already have 17 def, you already have 11 def. So that'll get pumped up nicely. And they also get awareness to help keep the def up. A little bit of regen. I mean, you've seen the bless, right? So, it'll work well with our bless. Be a nice place to be able to recruit sacred units. So these take 13 resources, 36 rec points. We'll probably be able to get 2 a turn at the moment. So I'll get the temple down and start getting 2 of these guys a turn. And then we'll get a lab down, and that'll let us get Jade Sorks. And then I might just fort this province as well. The Jade Sorks are really good for us because they let us get potentially N2 and Water 2, which we don't really have. So it's a pretty nice province if we can keep hold of it. So I'll get the temple down. I'm going to send over some guys. They are basically just, let's see. It's basically just a spare mage and then a Seraphine. These guys can put down temples and labs. This guy can just build a lab. One of them can do, you know, what's it called? Palisade duty. And they'll bring over some reinforcements. So we'll bring these guys over, we'll give the units to the Prophet, and then the Prophet will continue, maybe. Something like that. Did hear a few words with Pan again as well, who we can't even see, but yeah, he says he's north of me. And yeah, he says he's fine with me taking these 3 provinces, so we can handle those last. I know Agartha must be somewhere now nearby, because he made a comment about seeing one of my battles and seeing my bless. So maybe they're in a cave down here somewhere, which would mean they saw this battle, which is a bit unfortunate. Yeah, that's how things look at the moment. We did get our first Eagle King, so there's that. These guys do 19 research per month, which is not great in terms of the fact that they take 2 turns to recruit, but it is great in the fact that he exists and he's delivering 19 research, so I'm going to keep him in the cap doing research for a bit until we get the buffs at least. And then we'll start sending out Eagle Kings to help expand. But man, is it late getting going. Holy shit. No mercenaries either, it's just more archers. And Urget Beast Brother, who, you know, not super helpful. And that's it for this turn. Recruitment has been still getting infantry, but I'm just getting a Spirehorn Seraph this month to save some gold. Might have to do that again next month to get more buildings in Tiash. Might have to turn off recruitment completely for a bit, but my income is so bad still. What we need really is a luck event, because that's what we're relying on. So slapping a temple down might help spread our scales a bit more. Although these are already luck too. Keeps our dominion up, I suppose. Anyway, there's turn 9. End of the video. What do you think? Am I just playing like shit, or is this just rough? Or both? Let me know in the comments, and I'll see you next time.